How's it going, Toons of the World? It is your pal Mega Snoop bringing you another Toontastic video. And in today's video, I wanted to bring you some Toon tips. There are little tips and tricks that can help you around Toontown that didn't really seem to fit in any other video, so I decided to bring them all together and share them with you here. So maybe you learned something new, maybe you don't, hopefully you do. But without further ado, let's get straight to it. Did you know that Tier 7 and Tier 8 type cogs can be found in as low as a 2-story building? So let's say you're in Daisy's garden and you need to recover a key from the Minglers. I've noticed most toons will try to go towards the 4-story buildings, but don't overlook the 2 and 3 stories because even in there you can find a Mingler as well. Test out any building higher than a 1-story because you always have a chance of maybe finding one. When you're in battle and you lure the cogs and a new cog joins the battle and you're not quite sure which ones are lured and which ones aren't just because you can't see the angle quite right, clicking a single lure gag will point at the ones that aren't lured. That way you can know which ones are and which ones aren't. If you have a lot of laugh and you tend to lose a lot of it, and you spend so much time running around the playgrounds trying to get laugh back, only to find that other people keep taking the treasures, or maybe it takes 10 or so treasures to tune you all the way back up. If you carry just for fun tasks and have them completed but don't turn them in, it is a great way to be able to refuel all your laugh when you need it. All you need to do is turn in one of the tasks and you get all your laugh back. If I come out of a tough boss battle and I need 80 or so laugh and I don't feel like running around the playground to get it all back, I just turn in a task and I'm ready to go again. Have you ever wondered why some people don't react to your thought bubble? Only the people who are present when you make your thought bubble can see it. And if you have a thought bubble and you move to a new location, it goes away on everyone else's screen. Although you will still see it, those who are either new to the area or in the new area that you go to will not. So if you want to make sure your thought bubble is seen, keep typing it in every couple minutes to refresh it. For those of you who are just starting to do back 9s because you're getting higher in your boss bot suit, a good note is to only bring your needed gags in the back 9. You won't need a lot of your level 4s, and you won't need some of your level 5s such as drop and trap, so it's okay to leave those behind. The reason for this is so that you have extra spots to get the gags you need back during the cog golf game that you get your gags back. Traditionally, you hold 80 gags, and after the first battle, you use 2 of them. And then you go to the cog golf game, and after completing some of the puzzles, you get a total of 6 gags back. Because you only had 2 slots for gags, you only get 2 of them back, and thus you might not get that precious sound or lure or throw that you needed that you had already used. Have you ever wondered how much health a cog has? Some of us have been just trying to memorize it by throwing gags and trying to add up how much it does. But did you know there's an actual formula? For levels 1 through 11, in order to figure out a cog's health, you multiply the 2 numbers after the level. For instance, a level 1 will have 2 times 3 health, which is 6. A level 5 will have 6 times 7, or 42 health. A level 11 will have 12 times 13, or 156 health. The only exception to this rule is a level 12 who will always have a base 200 health. And regardless of the tier cog, the levels will still be the same. A level 8 Move and Shaker has the same amount of health as a level 8 Mr. Hollywood. Something I've seen a lot is people complaining of not being able to get into a full district. Well, getting into a full district isn't as hard as you think. When you see a full district in your sticker book, just keep an eye on it. Full districts don't stay full forever. As a matter of fact, it only takes about 2 minutes for it to empty enough for you to teleport in. If you just keep switching back and forth between the districts, you can watch as soon as it turns green, and once it does, you can click it and teleport in. It'll be green for about 15 to 20 seconds, so you have a little bit of leeway, but you want to make sure you're on top of that and be able to get in. And lastly, I wanted to share some of the keyboard shortcuts with you guys. Now, some of these might not work on your operating system because your keyboards may be laid out differently, but these will for sure work on PCs. If you want to check on your gags or your tasks real quick, hitting the End key above your arrow keys will show your tasks. Hitting the Home key above your arrow keys will show your gags. When you're running down a street, you can hit the Alt key to bring up your map. And no matter where you are, you can hit Shift and F1 together to show your coordinates and your district. When you're in places like the DA office and the COG golf courses, hitting F2 when you're not in a tunnel area will show which floor you're on. Note that it starts at 0, so if you're in a back 9 and you're on the first hole, it'll be at 0. If you are on the 6th hole, it'll say 5. Hitting Shift and F6 together will show your latency. Not that this really means a lot to you, but it just kind of shows your ping to the Toontown server. And finally, hitting Escape will bring up your sticker book, and once inside you can use the left and right arrow keys to move between the pages. Well, that's all I got for you this time. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a Toontastic day. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button. It helps me know that my work is appreciated. Leave a comment and subscribe if you're new. You can check out my live stream at twitch.tv/Megasnoop. Follow me on Twitter at MegasnoopTTR, and I hope you all have a Toontastic day.